Welcome everybody, this is Wisconscene, I'm Trevor, and tonight we are going to be hanging out with Droids Attack and Way Off the Horse.
I'm Brad.
Darwin. I'm Tony.
We're Droids Attack.
Woo!
There you go. Is that what you're waiting for?
I was waiting for it.
Bam.
Cool. Alright, let's start out with the most cheesy, normal, generic interview question possible. Where did the name come from? Why are you called Droids Attack?
Well, that was a long time ago. I was trying to think of a good band name.
Galaxy far away?
No. Well, it wasn't really intended to be like a Star Wars reference. It was actually more of a reference to the old Mars Attacks trading cards from like the 1960s. They did a Mars Attacks series, and then like in the 80s, I think they did a Dinosaurs Attack. And one day I was thinking about it, like in my car, driving, delivering pizzas.
What's the next logical progression?
Yeah, I was just like, that would have been cool if they did a Robots Attack. And then I was like, oh. And then it came Droids Attack, 'cause that sounds better than Robots Attack. So it's not really that great of a story. But that's what prompted the name. And
do you have a superhero origin story? How'd you come together?
I was playing drums in a band a long time ago, and the band broke up. So then I joined another band as a drummer, and then that band broke up, and then I started noticing that pattern, and I'm like, I gotta start playing guitar. So I started playing guitar, but then I couldn't find the right people to play with, and I started just reforming my band again and again and again, and finally I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to start an arcade. So then I started buying up video games, and then I met Tony in the process of buying up all these video games, and he's a total gamer. So we hit it off.
T-shirt.
Yeah, we hit it off, and he was like, I play drums, let's jam. And I was kind of like, I don't want to start a band again. And then, I don't know, after a while it kind of got to me, like, maybe, he's a cool guy, maybe he's a good drummer. We should get together, and then we did, and we've been together for like 15 years or something like that.
It's been a long time.
It's been a really long time.
Right around there.
Yeah.
And I got into the band kind of Spinal Tap-ish. I think I'm like the 10th bass player.
He kind of is.
I don't know what my fate will be, but I'm hoping to be in the band long enough to pay off my debt.
Oh, man.
So you're saying that any band that you play drums in is doomed? So that doesn't seem to bode well for Way Off the Horse.
It doesn't have the best luck.
Well, I think all bands are doomed.
Eventually, yes.
Fair enough.
I'm still waiting for Aerosmith. See what happens to those guys. It's gonna be horrible.
Wretched banner was a success. What's that can try? Down the tides of fire. You got time to wrap my arm on top of the night.
This song is called I Hate Your New Car. I'm Joe.
I'm Brad.
Jeremy.
We are
Way
off the horse.
I thought you were just gonna do the off, and then Brad would do the.
I stole everybody's thunder.
Why are you called Way Off the Horse?
We played a song. We messed it all up. That's happened like twice. And Darwin said we fell way off the horse on that one. And it became a lyric.
It was a happy accident.
And after it was a lyric, I said we should name the band that. And Jeremy said, the band will not be named after a lyric. So we took the lyric out. True story.
So how'd you guys all come together?
Well, Jeremy and I played in another band. Darwin was friends with us. There was trouble. There was drinking. There was talk at bar times. There was offers made. And then later Brad liked us, so he made us keep doing it when we were going to stop.
So did you guys actually break up and come back together, or
we don't remember?
You don't remember?
I do.
That's fair.
Brad remembers.
I remember. So what happened, from what I recall, they were using my practice space with their original drummer, Joe Williams, who is a great drummer and a great guy. Love the guy. Love playing your drum parts, Joe.
I would throw some of this.
They were using my practice space to play shows because they broke up. And then I remember one time, man, it was fucking crazy. I went to a show, a Way Off the Horse gig, and they had, like, Joe Williams was sitting at the bar, and they had some dude wearing a horse head drumming for them. Some other drummer. And he was fucking their show up big time. And I was just like, dude, Joe, get up there. What are you doing? He's like, I can't do it, man. And I was so frustrated. I brought some friends to watch him. I'm like, these guys are like so good. You guys got to see these guys. And here's Joe at the fucking bar drinking. Anyway, they broke up after that. Then they reformed, had a second CD that they put out, and played a CD release show, which was their last show, possibly their last show with Joe Williams ever. Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know how many people have that CD.
None. We made 30.
But
I own 20 of them.
I really liked the band, and I wanted to see them move on. I love Way Off the Horse. I love these guys, and it's fun to jam with them. It's just, we have a good time. So when Local Love Fest came up, and what we try to do is get bands to reunite, I was like, let's do Way Off the Horse and
get around the rules.
And I think, we ended up playing another show after that, and now we're here.
So as long as we're talking about the Local Love Fest, I mean, obviously there's more to it than just getting old bands to reunite. So the rest of the Local Love Fest, you get local bands to cover their local bands. How did this come about? Like, where was the inspiration for?
Please allow me for one moment. Brad told me after a Way Off the Horse practice one day. He says, Joe, I've got this idea. I think that I could get bands in town to play covers of other bands in town. And they'll do this show, and I can get studio time for it. And I'll have bands in town, recording bands in town, put out a CD, and give that CD away at a show where bands in town play songs by bands in town. And I said, that's a great idea, but I thought it was fucking ridiculous. I was like, I thought it was fucking mine. Come on, man. It's kind of ludicrous, but it worked. That's the point.
There's a lot of cover bands out there playing all these songs like that everybody knows, and everybody's like, whoa, they're playing my favorite song by that one band. And then that one band is out there, they don't even know. I mean, people are covering their shit every night. And it's ridiculous. There's bands that make a really good living playing this shit. And I'm like, I think there's bands in town that could appreciate it when bands fucking play their shit. So that's what Local Love Fest is.
So that is what Local Love Fest is all about.
Couldn't do it without you, man.
What the hell is going on? I thought this was an interview.
I'm not really sure anymore. All right, where was I going with all this anyway?
Where was I going with
this? We were talking about Way Off the Horse.
We were talking about Way Off the Horse.
All right, so why don't you tell me about Way Off the Horse?
All right, so why don't you tell me about Way Off the Horse?
Right.
Way Off the Horse is good time.
Way Off the Horse.
If you're talking about Way Off the Horse and people aren't laughing, then you didn't get the point.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stay out of the ocean. Don't go messing with sharks. Stay out of the sea. Don't go messing with sharks. Please don't go swimming at night. Don't go messing with sharks. If you do, I think you're in for a fight. Like my girlfriend, she went swimming at night and she was in murky water and she devastated by a sea land. She lost her right at the knee. If you don't know, you'll see. There ain't nothing that you can do when that shark's got you. Don't go messing with sharks. Stay out of the ocean. Don't go messing with sharks. Come on, stay out of the sea. Don't go messing with sharks. Please, there could be murky water down there. Don't go messing with sharks. I think you're in for a disaster down there. Like my nephew, he went swimming at night and he was in murky water and he devastated for a sea land. He lost his leg at the knee. You don't know, you'll see. There ain't nothing that you can do when that shark's got you. Don't go messing with sharks. Ow! Stay out of the ocean. Don't go messing with sharks. Please stay out of the sea. Don't go messing with sharks. You better pray for luck. Don't go messing with sharks. ocean. Don't go messing with sharks. Fuck it. Stay out of the seas. Don't go messing with sharks. If you go down there, you better pray for luck. Don't go messing with sharks. If you go down there, I think you're fucked. 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 A shark. A shark. Watch it. 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 Watch it. We're way off the horse, folks.
You know, Gina.
So let's talk about one of my favorite song titles ever, The Great Wall of Gina.
Sure.
That one's fun to play.
Yeah. You know, the title really doesn't have much to do with the lyrics, I don't think. That was just a lot of times when I title a song, it's just if I have something, you know, like that'll grab your attention, and that just came up. I was like, what would be a really great name for a porno shop? And I was like, the Great Wall of Gina. That would be a great name for a porn shop. And I just thought that would be a great name for a song. And that we were working on that one at the time, so I was like, boom, there you go. And I don't know, we get some flack sometimes, like people like on that album that it's from, Must Destroy, people are like, these guys are really lighthearted about their approach and their sense of humor and whatever. And it's like, yeah, you know, we do have a sense of humor, but we take the music seriously. We work very hard at trying to write songs that will take you places, you know, have movement. And
So what is the song about?
It's abstract.
You guys have obviously been around the Madison scene for a really long time.
Mhm.
How do you feel about the scene as a whole, and like how do you feel that it's changed like over the years that you've been playing in it?
Oh, you know, it always seems to be. Lately, I think we've been lucky, like with venues. There was a while there where the venues were really
Cyclical.
scarce.
You know, you You'll have a lot of venues, and then you won't have as many venues. Right now, we're really lucky in that a lot of places are doing live music, you know. So there are outlets and for all kinds of different stuff. I mean, the scene itself is fantastic. I mean, there are a lot of bands doing really, really well right now.
Yeah.
Masked Intruder, Fox, you know, they're younger bands. I mean, it's good times. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff happening right now.
Definitely. And Madison is a great place where people are interested in that kind of stuff. You know, we have one of the best scenes that I've ever witnessed. You know, we travel around a lot in this band.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We have it pretty good here.
Yeah, I mean, I get to check out a lot of scenes in a lot of different cities, you know, around. And out of all the scenes we've hit, Madison is definitely ranking in the top spot, I should say.
Of your life. Breathe in, we are building your life. Just a bit, chicken to the other side. Come with me, just alone there tonight. On the knees, we are rolling tonight. Soon you'll be just a memory, so long every night. Place you on my table. Reaper, turn around and face me. You would never save him. No one will save you. You make this into the night. Tool for me, just reflect your life. Don't believe, took it to the other side. Come with me, so long as we die. All the days, we are gonna denial. This is all you will ever be, this is long as we die. Place you on my table. Reaper, turn around and face me. You would never save him. No one will save you. They say don't bring our night to a tranquil goodbye. You will ask God, swear it all. I will speak these three words. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. I say, don't bring a night to a tranquil goodbye. You will ask God, swear it all. I will speak these three words. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell.
All right. I think
Did you hear what he called you?
I absolutely did. I saw that happen and I didn't do anything about it. Okay, so this one might be pretty obvious, but how about Just Say Yes? What is this song really about?
We want shots when we play on
Yeah,
stage.
we like Wild Turkey.
We thought that if we wrote a song about shots presented during a live performance, that would entice.
Which is twice as enticing when people have already brought shots.
Right.
Bring me a wild turkey. Bring me a wild turkey. Yeah. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Motherfucker drink! Drink, motherfucker drink! Drink, motherfucker drink! Drink, you motherfucker!